Michael, and together with my colleagues Paul, Ovidiu, Daniel, and our mentor Sim, we are Team Romania. Before we start our presentation, I kindly invite you to watch together this movie.
My question is, why can't we change the ground? Last time you were right, you realized that H.G. Wells, Alexander Arnold, Alexander Arnold, 1839 to 1903, America's mind of the 5th century population, found a way to get to a true concentration of time machine. How does it relate?
This year, Imagine Cup is all about education. And the question is, how can we use technology in order to deliver a better education for all? This was the question from which we started our project, and after some brainstorming, we finally concluded that in a simple way, education is information transmitted through a question-answer protocol. Think about it. You answer questions since you're very young in order to find new things about the reality that surrounds you. And in this way, you educate yourself. The technology has the power to change the way we think of education. Undoubtedly, the Internet is a technology that delivered the most part of the last decade information. Today, the Internet is estimated at more than 600,000 terabytes. And it is not that hard to imagine that in all this ocean of data, there is a high quantity of educational information that is waiting to be accessed. And now that we know our source of information, let's try to find out if this information is available for all. How do we access this information? Well, a trivial solution would be, hey, let's use an internet search engine. But are internet search engines built for accessing educational information? The answer is no. And I'll give you 3 reasons for this. First of all, searching through keywords can be a headache even to the most experienced user. And we are talking about an application for all. So it should be used by children, grown-ups, elders, or even disabled people. Second of all, information found through internet search engines isn't trustworthy. And I'll underline this with the following example. Last year, planet Pluto was expelled from the solar system by a group of scientists, and surprisingly, after 2 months from the said incident, more than 90% of the websites that previously contained information about Pluto still haven't updated their information. So this can be kind of confusing for a kid that learns for his test paper, for example. And last but not least, educational information that is sent through the internet isn't accessible at all. I mean, hey, let's face it, we're not used to talk to text boxes or push buttons all the time. So, because all of these problems need a solution, we have developed knowledge sense. Imagine knowledge sense as a friend that knows the answer to almost any question. For us, knowledge sense is the next generation encyclopedia. And we think about our project like that because through knowledge sense you can access educational information in a natural and intuitive way. We let users ask questions in a natural way, the way in which we are all used to access educational information, through a natural user interface, so that our project can be used by anyone without extensive training. And because we are a software design competition, let's leave all this introduction behind and focus on the demo. So that's why I will invite my colleague Paul, who's the technical guy around our team, to show you the demo. So please, Paul.
We will start with the Windows application scenario, where we will answer the question, what is painting? We will use the Nintendo Wii remote to trigger the event. We can also stop here from touching with the gesture. And if we say show page, we can see the answer. Show answer. Plus, we can interact with related objects to my questions, and almost like keeping them in my hand. Again, with a gesture, I can return to my previous view. We will go to the next question. Who was Rembrandt? Who is Rembrandt? And again, we will trigger the event. We also have pictures.
Generally considered one of the greatest painters and printmakers in European art history and the most important in Dutch history.
And another question. When was Rembrandt discovered?
In 1629, Rembrandt Harvest and Rhymes was discovered.
I can also replay it again.
In 1629,
And without even touching the keyboard, I have finished this demo. We'll go to the next demo.
This is a pre-recorded video because of the due to the incompatibilities with mobile technologies from Romania, GSM, and CDMA here. So this is actually a demo of our application in which we show the scenario in which a person, my colleague, doesn't have the time to sit all day in front of his computer, and we face that every day. So he walks into this greenhouse, for example, where he sees interesting things and wants to find out more about those objects. Interesting plant. What is it?